Hey guys, it's Emil Tompkins here, and we're going to just going to show you real quick how I would do the editing for this video project. I use Adobe Premiere, and it works really well. And I'm just going to show you my system really quick. And this is for a really long video, so you'll get an idea of about how long it may take or should take. And you guys are probably better at this than I am, so you'll probably do a little more thorough job, but still. This is about what it takes to take care of some of these videos. So under our master files, we have our audio and the couple of video files that we need, and so we just take those, we import them in to our software. So Premiere Pro usually imports those in super fast, which is kind of nice. We take our intro bumper, which is the Tompkins Family Chiropractic that we get here, and actually my size is different than the sequence size, so I'll have to just make that fit. Anyway, we'll probably want to just make sure that we size that right in the beginning. Then we take our actual video file. I'm going to move this video over. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that yet. So I'm going to take this video, and I'm going to take this video, and we're going to watch it. And as we watch it here, we're going to find the beginning where we actually begin, and all the intro stuff where I'm moving around and I'm telling our guest to be patient, and we're going to get started. All that intro, we need to get out of there, and we're just going to go till our intro starts, which is where I put on the headphones here. And
after moving to Arizona,
I'm actually going through the actual intro now. So we have to go way before that. So let's figure out where that begins. Okay, I'm reaching out for the camera, so it's got to be after that.
Oh,
Good.
nope, it just froze up again.
Oh, you don't hear me at all?
I hear you, but you keep...
I think our
don't
guest
know
had
if
a
you
little
turned
problem
something on
hearing
that
things because the
frees
video
up,
turned
or
out good.
what?
So anyway, we're going to get to the beginning. Hopefully soon we'll start.
Great. So I want to take a moment and just welcome everyone here to our Beyond the Pain podcast.
Okay, that's the beginning. And so we're going to take that info and we'll take it all the way to the end. At some point in the end, I'm going to reach out and try to turn everything off, but let's see here. We're going to go there.
That'll be our reason to celebrate. If we all get through, then we won.
Let's see.
Sure. I really appreciate you being with us here at the Beyond the Pain podcast, where we're committed to not only helping you to feel better, but to really achieve ultimate health, helping you achieve all of your health goals by taking safe, healthy, natural steps to do that. So, Nicole, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. It was a
Thank you.
blast.
Great.
Anytime.
All right. You have a great day.
Thank you.
Stop there.
All right. So
Now, that was the end. We have our beginning and our end. I'm going to take that info and stick it on and make sure that, there we go. And now I've got to make sure everything fits on the screen. And we'll make a little transition here so it just trims in and out from one scene to the next. Let's see, we just applied default. So
great. So
good. So that was pretty smooth there.
So
Good. Now let's go to the end. This is long. It's 30 minutes or so. We'll go to the end of that. Let's go ahead and add our intro, Tompkins intro bumper again at the end of that. Let's make that a bit bigger. Let's put our little transition in there so that it goes through really smoothly. Oh, and the other thing is let's make sure the size works. And the other thing we need, I don't want the sound for the intro bumper, so we're going to move that down here. We're going to mute this section. Do the same for the other one. Remove that sound down here. We're going to mute that section. Okay, so that way, when we play the video, we don't have that sound. We just have the Tompkins Family Chiropractic showing up. So that is great. And we'll move to the next thing. So there we go. And the video is now working. And the other thing that I'd like, if this were one of our Beyond the Pain or Tompkins Family Chiropractic videos, the ones that you're actually working on, I would want to have our logo somewhere. And so, and I don't remember how I did that. So that may be something that we'll have to figure out. So then we take that logo and we stick it over to one of the sides. So I'm sure, and maybe I just had, I don't think that was it. So we also want that logo to be sitting somewhere along the file there, and I actually would want it to stay the entire time, but I don't want it in the middle. I would want that off in the corner somewhere so that you know it's from Tompkins Family Chiropractic. But we're going to get rid of that because we don't want that. And actually, this file is essentially done. All I really want. Oh, and let's add some titles real quick. So we're going to go ahead and add a couple of titles. New title, default still. Nice and easy here. Dr. T. And save these titles so that you'll be able to use them later. So what we're going to do now is let's figure out where we want to put some things. Let's find our title tools. They're over here somewhere, I'm sure. There's got to be more tools than that. Come on, title tools. There we go. And a couple things that I want here. Let's go ahead and take our rectangle tool. Let's make a little rectangle down here in the lower part here. And then let's put some text in. And our text is going to be, let's find a font for that. Do I have some text? Let's go ahead and click this spot here. So we actually have some text. Adobe Arial, let's figure out our color. Should be dark. So instead of white, we want that black, dark. And let's just oh, that didn't work. All right, let's try that again. Make our new title, default still. Title, oh, actually, here it is. Here's our old title. All right, so let's try this again. And we have that. We want our type tool. Let's see. Okay, we'll just make it here for now. Email Tompkins DCDACCB. OP. Now we can't see that again because we need for that to be dark. Let's go ahead and make it dark. Fill dark. Okay. Now that's dark. Now we're going to need to make that smaller. So let's go ahead and we'll work on that. Make that smaller. I think I had a little bit of an issue with my type there. We'll go ahead and move it. Get my title tools back. And there we go. Neil Tompkins DC. And then you can use that later for any of the other videos. Just save that title, and then you can use it for some of our future videos. So this person is Nicole Razor, and again, I would want to make sure that I am giving you the information that you would need here to be able to make this work. And her square here, that shouldn't be black, that should be white. Not sure what happened to her there, but undo a couple things here. All right, so now we'll start over. We'll do our title. We'll put in some names here. Nicole Razor. Active Life Acupuncture. And let's do some things with this. Let's make it a size that's going to be appropriate. Let's make it fit. Let's actually make her name bigger. Just her name. There we go. Oops, now we have Nicole Razor Active Life Acupuncture. That looks really good. And then actually we're going to get rid of all this extra stuff for me. Same style. Neil Tompkins. Family chiropractor. I find it interesting that whenever we do a title, that the title seems to want to change for each one. So we want the fill type to be white. We want the outline type, the shadow, I think. I want the shadow, oh, to be black, yeah, good. All right, so then we take this, and we do that. We bring it to the center. Make it smaller. I'll make my name bigger. Maybe go a little taller. Oh, wrong button. It's not working at all. So, looks like we do need to make it dark. All right, now, tools, let's move it around so that it fits. All right, so now we have our titles. That took entirely too long to come up with those titles, but hey, now we have them. So, oh, that probably didn't belong, darn it. Look at that and see what I cut out there.
So, I want to take a moment and just welcome everyone here to our Beyond the Pain podcast, where we're committed to helping our community and helping people to become, one, pain-free, but then to move beyond being pain-free and to work on becoming as healthy as we possibly can be. And to do that, we have to go beyond the pain.
Great. All right. So now we have our title. I want to work on that title just a little bit more, make it bold, maybe. Medium stroke is okay. Let's just do something different. Maybe Helvetica-ish, Helvetica Mu. Let's make it bold. Make it bigger. Great. Great. All right. So we got me, we got Nicole Razor, and our titles are done. Titles go all the way across, so we constantly know who is who. And now we'll just keep going through the video, and we get to the end. So great. We have our video, we have our title, we have our intro, we have our outro. That's great. That sequence is done. Now we're going to do one more. And this one is going to be almost exactly the same, except with one difference. We're going to take just this audio. We're going to stick this audio over here. So we have one file of just the audio. And we're going to move this over because we have a couple of other pieces that we need to put in here. Our Beyond the Pain audio here. That's going to be a few seconds. So we'll stick that there. And then we'll do the other side. We'll do our other audio. Good. Let's take a look. Supply default transitions. Oh, that might not be good actually. No default transitions. And let's just take a listen and see what we get.
You are listening to the Beyond the Pain podcast, where Dr. Emil Kaufman and his guests guide you through the latest techniques to relieve your pain and learn how to fuel, move, and think for lifetime wellness.
Great. So I want to take a moment and just welcome everyone here to our Beyond the Pain podcast, where we're committed
Well,
to...
that was interesting that there was some video there. But, so we have our beginning, we have our end.
Blast.
Great.
Anytime.
All right. You have a great day.
Thank you.
You are listening to the Beyond the Pain podcast.
Great,
where
and it's
Dr.
done. So we have our audio, we have our video, and let's go ahead and export. So we'll go to our file. We're going to export media. This one, actually, let's export the audio first. File. We're going to go ahead and export. And let's go find our audio. Export this to MP3. Nice and simple. We're going to queue that up. We'll make sure that is going. I should have changed this name to something better. So Active Life, Acupuncture Audio. Videos, I don't know that videos is where I want that to go. Let's go ahead and stick it in our set of files, guys, and that's going to be, let's see here, let's find those files. Content. So I'm going to create a folder. That folder is going to be Life Acupuncture. Great. We're going to save it in there. So our audio is in. Great. We get that going. And while we're doing that, let's go ahead and get our video. Let's go ahead and save out our video file and save. Oops, that's not what I want to do. I want to file and export. We'll export our media. Now this one, we have to have a higher quality, H.264. I'm going to try to keep it as high quality as we can get it. Without going too crazy. So right now, the way we're set up, this is going to be a 2 gigabyte file at 30 minutes. That's outrageous. There's no way we can get away with that. So let's try medium bit rate. Let's see what we can do. Now the file size is going to be 732 megabytes. Still way too big. We've got to make that smaller. So let's go ahead. We'll start there. And the next thing that we're going to do is turn down. Let's see. You just want to work on the quality until you get it to something that's going to be okay for the web. And actually what we're going to do here, let's just go ahead and make this down to 720p. And that should start dropping it down. Oops. Don't know what I've just done here, but okay. So just go ahead and drop this down some. everything we can to decrease that file size. And we'll go ahead. That's 400 megabytes. That still seems to be a lot. But that's where we're going to stop. We'll go ahead and save that. We'll queue that up and let that render. And again, that's going to take a little bit of time. Actually, let's go ahead and make sure we have that in a good spot. Let's put our video inside Active Life Acupuncture. Good. Save it in the video. We'll make sure that everything's playing and all that works out the way that it needs to. So it looks like the audio might already be done. Let's go into my Finder and my folders here. We have Active Life Acupuncture. All right, audio is done. Let's go ahead and click it. Let's make sure.
You are listening to the Beyond the Pain podcast.
Great. All right, so that's rendering. May take a while, but doesn't matter. The work is done. So that was a 30-minute video, and that 30-minute video has taken us, I'm not sure how long this video is, but you'll see here in a moment. That's how long it took me, and not that I'm expecting that speed, but I think it doesn't have to, don't overwork yourself to try to create this. It really shouldn't take that long. So there you have it. We're all set.